looking good, looking good, looking good. Periods. Hey YouTube girls, like what's the like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this video. So today we're gonna do an everyday baddie makeup because I know it's 2024 and a lot of you girls want to know how to do your makeup. Y'all don't want to be booking people, y'all don't want to be paying nobody to do your makeup, so I got you. Hey baby, you have to have a nice freaking skincare routine before you really do any makeup because you don't want to damage your skin. So before you ever put on makeup, skin prep is like the most important thing because you want your skin to be hydrated. You want your skin to have a nice you have to have a nice moisturizer, all kinds of stuff, okay girl? I washed my face and stuff already. As you can tell, my face is a little dry, so I like to go in with the niacinamide toner from Good Molecules. Y'all can see that? Y'all can see that? Yeah, it's so good. And I like to go in with my hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. This is so good as well because you want your skin to be nice and hydrated under that makeup. And also you could get this CeraVe Daily Moisturizer Lotion, okay, to moisturize your skin, to make sure, you know, you want your skin to feel good, nice and hydrated and clean before you put on any kind of makeup, okay? As you can tell, you know, I had a little dirt on my... Yeah, my skin was just a little dirty because I just finished filming some content for TikTok. And also, girls, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, okay? Because I be TikToking, okay? Stop playing. I be TikToking. I literally started like content creating like literally so many years ago. I just like started taking it serious like right after I got out of high school. Because I don't know, I feel like while I was in high school, I feel like I really couldn't do it because I was battling so much. I really didn't have that much confidence either to really do it for real. So like, I've always been a YouTube girl. I always watch YouTube. Nice and moisturized skin. You see how my skin don't look, you know, all dry anymore? It looks really nice and moisturized, really smooth. Yeah, so make sure you like, you don't have to get the products that I get. Make sure you get a product that works for you. What I like to do personally first, I like to start off with my eyebrows. I like to go in with the NYX eyebrow pencil in black because this is one of the best brow pencils I ever use, honestly, and this is the only one that I ever use. I like to be cheap. I like drugstore products, okay? I like to have a mirror that's literally like up close, that way I can see what I'm doing, and then you want to have a mirror that's far back to make sure it looks good. You know, that's just me. Everybody has different eyebrows and stuff like that. It's clearly for my eyebrows, I really don't have to do that much because, you know, these how my eyebrows naturally look. I really don't be plucking my eyebrows. I really don't do anything to my brows. I like to brush up my brows first, you know, give them a nice little brush up before I start doing anything because I like to outline the bottom of my brows. And then I like to start off like right here. I like to start off like right here because with the brows, you want to have like an ombre effect because you don't want it to be like a boxy brow. You kind of want your brows to look really natural, really cute. Like, you kind of see how I did like the little ombre effect. So yeah, I fill them in like all the way like from here to like here. We love that. We love her. We love a nice crisp brow, okay? So let me just do the other side and I'll be right back. So after you fill in your brows and after you outline your brows and everything like that, now you want to take your concealer. I usually go in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I get it from my beauty supply store. You can get it from Walmart, you can get it from Ulta, you can get it from all over the place. And with that, you want to take a nice concealer brush that is nice and flat. You want to make sure that you precisely carve out your brows, okay? I make sure I get a concealer that matches really closely to my skin tone. So this one is like the closest shade. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with the front. Now make sure that I carve it to make a really nice shape, okay? Make sure you be nice and precise. That way you kind of do like slow strokes. Kind of like slow strokes, but you don't want to be rushing through your brow. All right. So yeah, you want to be nice and you want to do nice slow strokes with your brows because you want to make sure you have a nice shaped brow. You want to clean up all that product. So yes, take a nice. Let me clean it up. All right, perfect. You see, nice and carved, and you could also carve out the top of your brows, but I personally don't do that. So I don't know. And like I said, nice slow strokes. You don't have to be so fast with it. You don't have to rush because it's like there's no point in rushing. Now what you're going to do is, I like to take the concealer and bring it down, or take like the rest of the concealer that I have on my back of my hand. I take the rest of it and I just, you know, put it on my eyelid just in case if I want to do like eyeshadow, I can have like a nice base. Yeah. Next, what I like to do is I like to take a brush, like a nice fluffy eyeshadow brush. It doesn't matter. This one is kind of dirty, but oh well. Like, I don't care, you know, but please wash your brushes, please. And I just like to blend it in, make sure it's evenly blended on my eyelid. Make sure it's nice and evenly blended. Right, you see. That's... Yes. Go in with your Maybelline Fit Me powder and you like to set your eyelid. The majority of these products are drugstore, so it's like you don't have to go break an arm and a leg to go get some high-end products. You can just go straight to the dollar store or Walmart or whatever to get these products, because these products were just as good as the high-end products. You know, you kind of want to work your way up. So today, for the purpose of this video, we're going to do eyeshadow. I personally go in with the Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and this is the Supernatural Glow palette. Oh my god. And it has literally all these beautiful colors. This is if you want to use eyeshadow. Me personally, I don't use eyeshadow all the time, but when I do eyeshadow, it's more for like a practice, because I want to, you know, start getting into more creative looks. So it's your choice if you want to use eyeshadow or not. And with y'all brushes, y'all could go on Shein, y'all could go to Amazon. You don't necessarily have to go to Ulta. You could also go to Marshalls or like TJ Maxx to get you like some makeup brushes, because they really be cheap. And you also, everybody be talking about the Real Technique brushes, but you don't necessarily have to go to Ulta and pay like over $20 for them. You can go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and get those same exact brushes for literally the fraction of the cost. Ooh, looking really brown and smoky. Like that, when I'll make a nice little wing moment, just brush it out. Okay. Because I'm going to take a concealer and I'm going to just clean it up a little bit. I use e.l.f. e.l.f. is one of the best primers that you can use today. Like, it's just so good. Like, everybody use e.l.f. products. I know I do. Your professional makeup artists, they using e.l.f. e.l.f. is just one of the girls, okay? So I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have the e.l.f. Grip Primer, and I have it in the niacinamide one as well. So the 4% niacinamide one. Yeah, we love her. So today I'm going to just take the Poreless Putty Primer one, because it comes out really nice and smooth. I recommend this product any day to anybody. And I just like to take it on, like, on my T-zone and stuff like that, because this is really, it really smooths out your base. It really leaves your base looking smooth. Like, just watch the finishing product. With the foundation, I only use two types of foundation, and it's literally these two. I use L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. This is literally like the best foundation that I ever tried. Yeah, it's like buildable coverage, and it's like it doesn't feel so heavy on your skin, so you're gonna really like this one. You get it from Target at like, it costs like $12 at Target. Yeah, I'm running out. I use this so much. When you do your foundation, you want to take a nice dense brush, because you want to have as much coverage as you can, okay? So when you do like a fluffy brush, it kind of like takes away, and it makes it all streaky. You don't want that. So I have a nice foundation brush, and clearly I already used it today because I had to make some more content. So I just take this brush from the Real Technique. It's like brush 200. Best foundation brush ever. So I just take it, and it's literally like my skin, okay? Literally my skin. You see that? Perfect shade. And I literally just went into Ulta one day, just randomly, right? And I just grabbed this one. I was just like, I'm gonna just grab the one that looks closely to my shade. This one right here is my shade. And when you blend out your foundation, you want to stay away from your under eyes, okay? Because once you put your concealer and stuff on, it's going to look really cakey. So make sure you stay away from your under eyes, okay? Because that's where your concealer. I'm giving y'all tips and tricks, so make sure y'all take notes. I like to take a nice damp sponge, and I like to go all over my face to get rid of all the excess product that's on my face. Like, can we talk about her? Glowing, okay? This is my skin. This is not even no makeup. This is what I like to do with my contour. I like to go in the highest as I can. I know some people like to start off like right here, but I like to go as high as I can because I want a nice lifted look. So I'm gonna just do this. Start off high on your cheekbones. Start off really high with your cheekbones, because that's how I like to do it personally. If you don't like to do it that way, that's okay. It's okay. So I like to make sure it's symmetrical. Okay. When you get the contour, you want to make sure it's 2 to 3 shades darker than you. Or I like to go on the bridge of my nose because I want my nose to be snatched. The types of brushes that you use, it makes a big difference with, you know, your application. It makes a big difference on how your makeup look. Okay, so but it's okay if you don't get it on the first try. It's okay. I'll just tell you to start off with like the Real Technique brushes, because it tells you like on the brushes what is used for. So with my concealer, I like to take these few options. I either like to do the e.l.f. concealer, I like to do the Too Faced concealer, and I just started using this Hourglass concealer because this concealer right here is so creamy and it's so good and it leaves a flawless finish. I love it. It's $36, but we just doing straight drugstore today. But today I kind of feel like I want to do the Too Faced concealer because I just want to show you how it really looks. Because it's okay to go up on the price a little bit. For recommendations for the beginners, go and get the e.l.f. concealer, okay? And you want to make sure that your concealer is 2 to 3 shades lighter than you. Okay? Right here. And I like to take it up a notch up here. Yes, this is like a full coverage concealer. That's how I like my concealers. I like my concealers full coverage, and this is what it gives. I like to do my Cupid's bow right here. I like to do my chin up here. Well, down here. My forehead. Then I like to take it to the bridge of my nose. This is a tip. You want to make sure that you leave your concealer on for like 30 seconds before you start blending it out, because you want to get the most coverage as you can, because if you start to blend it out right after, it's not going to look as good. You want to make sure you have a full coverage look, okay? And that's another tip, because you can use a setting spray before you start blending it out, and then you want to go in with your setting powder because it makes it last longer, in my opinion. That's like a technique that I use. I like to set it, and then I like to blend it out, and then I probably will set it again, and I use my powder. So I'm gonna just start off with my forehead first. We're gonna start off from top to bottom. We're just gonna blend it out. And when you blend it, you want to make sure you do like nice little taps. For this type of situation right here, you want to make sure that it doesn't look like this, okay? So sometimes I like to take my foundation and I like to go in between them. I like to go in between those lines right there. You see that? It went away. Exactly. Sometimes it's good to go back in with your foundation brush, and that product that you have in your foundation brush, use it. Because you see how it's separated? Go back in with your foundation brush. It's going to make sure it looks really good. You see that? I like to take my Cupid's bow. So next, I like to do my under eye. When it comes down to doing your under eye, you want to make sure you start off in the outer, and then you want to make sure you work your way in your eye, okay? So start off right here. Yes, you want to make sure you start off on the outside before you go in, okay? Yes. Period. You see that? I like to work my way inside of my eye. Sometimes you gotta look up. That's what I do. And just keep tapping, okay, till it's nice and evenly blended, okay? See that? Y'all see that? Period. Brush and make sure that it is really nice and blended before I go in with the setting powder, because you don't want no creases. We do not like to do creases over here, okay? You want to tap some, and you want to tap it at the back of your hand to get rid of that excess, because you don't want too much powder right now. So I like to take it, pat it. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? Okay. I thought I was tripping. This particular setting powder, it is closest to my concealer shade, so I just only set in my concealer areas. Let's get real close and personal. You see, no creases. Like, period. We love that. I like to take a translucent powder. So for this case, we're going to use the Morphe one because I typically go for the Laura Mercier. I typically like to go for the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Well, translucent honey. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Translucent honey. And I just go in to brighten up my under eyes, okay? But in this particular situation, we doing drugstore. So let's just go in with the Morphe one in translucent. So take that. You want to take some. And sometimes I still like to pat it at the back of my head because I don't want too much product when I'm doing it. And I like to take it in a corner. This is sometimes people like to bake. So this is like the baking process. It's just after this, my face is like, my under eye is going to look so good. So I like to take the bridge of my nose. Oh my god, it looks crooked. It looks crooked. Sometimes when I take my translucent powder, I like to do like my smile lines, and I do this. Because I want to get rid of my smile lines. The powder bronzer, I like to go in with the Juvia's Place one in dark. And this is how it looks. Yes. You can tell that I use this one a lot, and I really don't use this one because it's going to look too dark. I don't want my face to look too dark. So this is just like the perfect one for me. At this point, for me, when it comes down to my powder products, I don't care what brush I use. I'm going to be honest. As long as I can tell that it got some type of bronze that is warming my face up a little bit, I'm not tripping. And then with Juvia's Place, it's so pigmented, you're not even really gonna need that much product unless you want to be that girl, okay? So I'm gonna just take this. I'm gonna take this type of brush or whatever. Take this, pat it, like to tap the excess off, and you go in with your nice bronzer. You see that? Y'all see that already? Oh, she's cute. Y'all, I love my smile. I absolutely love my smile. Okay, yes, we love her, periods. I like to take this type of brush from Real Technique, and I like to just pat it on there. I don't want too much product, so you like to take it right here on your cheekbones, and you like to work your way up, because I don't really like to use too much product, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to use too much product, like, you know, because like with my blush, like this kind of already is like too much see that? That's kind of like already too much blush for me. So I like to just do, I like to take it at the back of the brush that don't have that much product. I like to take it at the back and kind of like dust off the excess so there's like too much blush. You see that? Looks more airbrush, looks more settled. Okay, so now I like to go in with the other side. When you don't want too much blush on your face, you kind of just take it and you just kind of rub it at the back of your hand, kind of get off like all of the excess if you want like a more airbrush finish. Now I like to take my pressed powder. Where's my pressed powder? Fluffy brush or whatever. Tap that. Tap the excess and brush off the translucent powder. Yes, you see that? Damn, I'm doing good today. I might just go to the store today just because, just to show off my face. Like, this looks so good. So here are my few recommendations. This is like my favorite one, as you can tell, and I also like to do the NYX one and the Morphe one. But in this case, we're just gonna do these two combos because it lasts so good. Okay, that's the Milani one. Okay, and this is the NYX one. This was like $10, I think, like $10. So next, what we like to do is we like to do the lashes. Okay, so this one is going to take me a little minute. For the best lash glue, you like to go in with the Duo Glue. This is what I use. I use the Duo Glue, and you could get it from Amazon or Walmart. It don't matter, because I got mine from Walmart and it was like $7, I think. So you could just get this one, or you can get the Kiss Lashes lash glue, lash adhesive, as I said. Yeah. So, but this is my personal favorite, and then it's a clear glue, so you don't, so if you mess up, you're not really gonna pay attention, you're not really gonna notice because it dries up clear, so you're not really gonna see it. But if you have like a black lash adhesive, you're kind of gonna see it if you mess up a little bit, but it's okay. The little fluffy lashes and stuff like that, baby, I go to Shein for my lashes. I don't really like to use the little tiny mink lashes. I like my lashes nice and fluffy. And you can get each pack of these for like $2 or $1.50. Okay. All right, so now that we got the lashes on, these are a little dramatic for me because I don't really wear lashes like that's too dramatic, but I like them really fluffy, if that makes sense. But it's okay because they look cute. So now we like to go in with the lips. So since we have a nice brown eyeshadow, let's go in with a nice brown lip. Nice nude chocolate. I like to go in with the Remedy by Ari and Baby Girl. Remedy by Ari. I'm gonna have to link it down below for the girls that want to know. Like, this lip liner is so creamy. Like, let's really talk about it. Okay, because let me show y'all. See that? One swipe and it's already on your lip. Like, because I know a lot of the girls be like, oh, they be tripping. Like, some of these lip liners, it'd be so hard for you to put on. But with Remedy by Ari, no ma'am. I like to overline my lips as well. So if you don't want to spend $14, because this is $14 for this lip liner, you can use NYX. NYX has one of the best lip liners ever. It's literally like everyone's go-to when it comes down to makeup, because I'm pretty sure everybody who does makeup has this lip liner. Okay, so with NYX lip liner, they're only like $5. So it's like, you would go with NYX, right? Okay, because this is a drugstore. So next one I want to use is the Remedy by Ari lip gloss in, what is it? Butter cake? Girl, this is so good. But this is drugstore. So let's do this. I really wanted to show y'all that lip combo. Let me just show y'all anyway. I'm gonna show y'all anyway, okay? Like, what? Let me show y'all anyway, because this looks so good. And I rave about Ari. Like, I absolutely love Ari. Give it a minute. Give it a minute, okay? Her lip glosses are so good. Kind of have to give it a minute for it to, you know, set in your mouth, you know? Because it's going to come out real glossy, I'm telling y'all. Oh my god, y'all, I need to get a camera because I'm sitting here recording off my phone and it keeps cutting off. Lip combo. For this particular lip combo, I like to go in with Remedy by Ari and Baby Girl, okay? And then I like to go in with her lip gloss as well in Butter Cake. So freaking good, okay? And then if it's kind of too light for me, I would like to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss and Madeline. So to top off this look, I like to use a nice highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty. Even though this is drugstore, I like to use the Fenty Beauty highlighter. For a dupe, I will tell you to use the Wet n Wild highlighter. That's a dupe for this one. Yes, this is so cute. You see that? Right. Rihanna she don't disappoint at all, like at all. So I like to do it this side. Honestly need to invest in the camera, y'all, but it's gonna be real soon, like probably like in a few months from now, because your girl just got a lot of stuff going on. But I'm definitely gonna invest in a camera and a MacBook and stuff if I want to continue doing this YouTube stuff, okay? So keep supporting me. Okay, I like to go in with the bridge of my nose, and I also like to do like a little tip of my nose. Oh, that's a lot of highlights. But it's so cute. Yes, I love it. It leaves like some type of glow. So like I said, you use the Wet n Wild highlighter if you don't want to pay like $42 for this one. It's literally okay. Okay, you guys, this is literally like the completed look right here. This looks so good. if you don't want to use some of these products, it's okay. Just work with what's best for you, honestly. But this is like kind of like my everyday look if I want to put on makeup. But this is like my go-to, you know. And I usually don't do these type of lashes. I usually do like less fluffier lashes, but I like my lashes fluffy. But yeah, so I kind of do like a little brown eye. If you don't want to use eyeshadow, you don't have to, girl. It's all up to you. But like I said, this type of stuff takes practice, and it's like, girl, keep practicing. You're gonna get it. And also the lip, the lip. Somebody talk about it, okay? Also, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on all of my social medias. Let's interact. I want to get to know y'all. I want to build a nice little community with everybody. Let's chit chat. Like, let's talk. Let's talk makeup. Let's talk fashion. Like, what's tea? See y'all in my next video.